Hi, so this is just going to be a short sequence working with our head, neck and shoulders. So just place the hands down on the tops of the thighs, come to a kneeling position and just breathing in and out through the nose. So closing the eyes, just nice even breaths in and out. Just arriving, centering yourself. Inhaling and then exhaling, relaxing the shoulders. So inhaling, expanding, exhale, release. Inhaling, exhale, release. Take one more breath in through the nose. Exhale, release. So bring the chin towards the chest. You can either keep the eyes closed or you can open up the eyes. And then take the chin over towards the right shoulder. And then bring the chin back towards the chest and take the chin over towards the left shoulder. Taking it back to the chest, over to the right, and then back to center, over to the left. Bringing the head back to center and then lifting the gaze, taking the hands either side of the hips, and then drop the right ear down towards the right shoulder, pressing the left fingertips in towards the mat, and with your right hand reach it up to the sky, placing it on top of the left shoulder. So just a little bit of gentle pressure, nothing too much. And then option to release the left hand away from the mat, maybe pressing the heel of the hand away, feeling that stretch all the way through the left side of the neck. Release the left hand back down, release the right hand back down and bring the head back to center. So this time dropping the left ear down towards the left shoulder. Pressing the fingertips of the right hand into the mat and then take the left arm up to the sky. Left hand reaches over towards the right ear and then again just that very gentle pressure. And maybe keeping the right fingers down or releasing the right arm away from the mat, making that stop sign, pressing the heel of the hand away, just stretching through the right side. And then release the right hand down, release the left hand, and then bring the head back to center. Take both arms up to the sky, interlace the fingers, point the index fingers up towards the sky, and then release the head back, opening the throat. Bring the head back to center. Take the chin towards the chest and place the hands around the back of the head. And start to draw the elbows towards each other. So just stretching through the back of the neck. Lifting the head back to center. Opening the elbows wide and then releasing the hands, taking the hands to a cactus shape. Inhale as you reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, release. Inhaling and exhaling. One more. Inhaling and exhaling. Placing the hands on top of or fingertips on top of the shoulders. And then draw the elbows towards each other. Reach the elbows high, open them wide. and then take them back down. So drawing the elbows towards each other, lifting them high, exhaling, release. One more, elbows towards each other, inhaling and exhaling. And then we'll just take it back the other way. So take the elbows wide, reach them up to the sky, joining them together, and then back down. So taking them wide, elbows together, exhale, release. Last one. Bringing the elbows towards each other, exhale, release. Take the arms out to the sides, and then take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades together to send the chest forwards. And then release the arms out in front, just rounding out the back, separating the shoulder blades, chin towards the chest. And then turn the palms away from you, lift the arms up to the sky, bringing the shoulders up towards the ears. And then exhale, release the hands all the way back down. So walk your hands out in front and then lift up to come to an all fours position. So shoulders stacked over the wrists, spreading out the fingers, knees underneath the hips. And then we'll just take a couple of cat-cow stretches. So dropping the belly down, lifting the chest, lifting the tailbone. Exhaling, rounding out the back. Inhaling, sending the heart forwards. Exhaling, rounding out the back. Coming back to center, keeping the left hand down on the mat. Maybe just walk it a little closer to the center line, and then take the right arm up to the sky, opening across the chest. Circle that right arm. Moving into the shoulder joint, taking the circles one way, and then circling back in the other direction. Finishing with the right arm extending up towards the sky. Inhale, and then as you exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, palm facing up, and release the right shoulder, right ear down towards the mat. Option to extend the left arm forwards, or reach the arm up to the sky, wrap it around the back, maybe finding the top of the right thigh, working that left shoulder back. Coming back to the breath, taking 3 breaths in and out. And then release the left hand down, pressing into that left hand to release the right hand, coming back to your all fours position. So this time, keeping the right hand down, maybe just shifting it a little bit closer towards the center line, and then extending the left arm up to the sky. Circle that left arm. So again, working into the left shoulder joint, taking a couple one way, and then circling back in the other direction. Finishing with the left arm extending up towards the sky. Inhale, and then as you exhale, threading the left arm underneath the right, palm facing up, releasing the left shoulder, left ear down towards the mat. You can extend the right arm forwards, just pressing into the pads of the fingers, or you can take the right arm up to the sky, wrap it around the back, reaching for the top of the left thigh, and again working the right shoulder away from the mat. Taking 3 breaths. And then releasing the right hand down, pressing the hand into the mat, releasing the left, coming back to your all fours position. So from all fours, keeping the hips over the knees, start to walk the hands out in front, coming into puppy posture. So releasing the forehead, maybe releasing the chin or the chest. And then keeping the forearms down on the mat, start to bring the torso forwards and tuck the toes under, lift the hips so that you come into a forearm plank. So the heels are pressing away, shoulders and arms making a 90-degree angle. Breathing in and out. And then slowly release all the way back down to the mat. Just make a pillow with the hands, release the forehead on top, bend the knees, and then drop the knees or feet from side to side. And then release the legs back down so the tops of the feet are pressing into the mat. Extend the left arm out to the side, about shoulder height, palm facing down, and then the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Start to roll over onto that left shoulder, stacking the hips. Option to place the right foot behind the left leg and just stretching out that left shoulder. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then releasing, coming all the way back down onto the belly. And then this time bringing the left hand in, extending the right arm out to the side, shoulder height, and then rolling over onto that right side, stacking the hips, and maybe placing the left foot behind the right leg, just working into that right shoulder. You can always do this stretch standing against a wall. And then release, coming all the way back down onto the belly, placing the hands either side of the chest underneath the shoulders, and then pressing the hands into the mat, lifting up to all fours, and take the hips all the way back for your child's pose. So extending the arms out in front, lifting the elbows away from the mat. And then walking the hands in towards the knees. So either dropping the hips to one side, swinging the legs around in front, or crossing at the ankles, sitting the hips over the ankles, and then extending the legs out in front. Just coming into Dandasana. Hands either side of the hips. And you can keep the hands facing towards the feet, out to the sides or back behind you. And then tuck or place the feet so they're hip distance, knees pointing up to the sky. Press through the hands, press through the feet, lifting up to reverse tabletop. So head in line, or if it feels okay, release it back, but just be mindful of the neck. And then option to extend one leg or both legs into reverse plank, pressing the hands into the mat. Strong stretch through the shoulders, squeezing the glutes, lifting the hips. And then as you exhale, releasing all the way back down. Just bend the knees and drop the feet or knees from side to side. And then sitting back up, keeping the knees pointing up to the sky. Just wrap the hands or arms around the legs, release the forehead towards the knees. Lifting the torso, crossing the legs, just removing the flesh from underneath the sitting bones. And then extend the arms up to the sky and take hold of opposite elbows. So hands on top of the elbows, working the elbows as far back as you can. Trying not to send or flare the ribs. And then whichever arm is closest to your head or your back, just release that hand down between the shoulder blades. Add a little bit of gentle pressure with the other hand, just working that hand down, fingers pointing down towards the mat, and then release that arm out to the side. Turn the thumb down towards the mat, take the hand behind the back as you bend at the elbow, and then work the fingers up between the shoulder blades, trying to link the fingers or just send the fingers towards each other. You can always take a strap in both hands. Working with a strap is quite good. Breathing in and out. Release the lower hand, extend it back out to the side, and then take it back on top of that elbow, releasing the other arm, holding opposite elbows, drawing the arms back, and then changing the cross of the elbows. So whichever arm is closest to pointing down between the shoulder blades, release that hand. Other hand just presses down on top of the elbow, working the fingers down, lengthening through the body, and then extend the other arm out to the side. Turn the thumb down towards the mat, wrap the arm around the back, bending at the elbow as you work the fingers up towards each other. You'll probably find one side very different to the other. Inhaling and exhaling. Keeping the top hand where it is, release the bottom hand back out to the side. Take it back up, pressing onto the top elbow and then releasing the other hand. So holding opposite elbows, again drawing the arms back as much as you can, working into the shoulders, and then release the hands. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, send the heart forwards. And then round out the back as you bring the arms in front as if you're holding a massive beach ball, chin towards the chest. And then lifting the torso, placing the hands back down by the sides. Inhale, lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, release. Inhaling. Exhale, release. One more. Inhaling. Exhale, release the shoulders, bring the hands to the heart center, pressing the hands towards each other, taking the gaze down towards the fingertips, coming back to the breath. And then take the thumbs up to the space between the eyebrows, the third eye. Inhale. As you exhale, just folding forwards. Thank you very much. Well done. So that was working into the head, neck and shoulders. So thank you for joining me. See you next time. Thank you.